Hi, 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 hello. Hi, bro. Hi, hello. ഇത്ര നേരം മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു ഒരു കോളിലായിരുന്നേ അതുകൊണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പോൾ വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഹായ് ബ്രോ, ഹായ് ഹലോ. സനൽ ബ്രോ, ഹലോ. ഫസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് തന്നെ സനൽ ബ്രോൻ്റെ കൂടെയാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. യെസ്, സനൽ ബ്രോനെയാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And this is Forlan. He's on Forlan! It rattles the bar. Neymar. And it's Drogba. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Drogba. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, that looks a decent ball.
ആണോ ഓഫ്സൈഡ്? ശ്ശെ.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Raul. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Drogba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Drogba! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a promising position. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely intercepted. Bellingham.
എടാ ഫോർലാനെ ഫ്രീ ആക്കി വിട്ടാ പോയി.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Raul. Now it's Forlan. Eto'o. And the shot!
എടാ ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ലല്ലോ. ഫോർലാൻ വിട്ടാ ഫോർലാനെ കവർ ചെയ്ത ഏറ്റവും തൂക്കും. ഏറ്റവും കവർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഫോർലാൻ തൂക്കുന്നു. എന്തുവാ വല്ലാത്തൊരു ഫോർമേഷനാണ് ബ്രോന്റെ. സ്കോഡ് ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ല. പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. അതേപോലെ ബ്രോനെ പോലെ കളിക്കാൻ അറിയണം. പ്ലെയറെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയണം. ഒരു സീൻ തന്നെയാണ്.
First goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide.
Hi bro, Sriraj bro, hi.
Messi.
There will be 1 minute added
Red,
time.
nice interception. It's Eto. Ball looks a good one. And the first half is
Adhe
done.
bro, new YouTuber.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple.
Monday
Keep
വരാൻ
the
പോകുന്ന
intensity
പാക്കിന്റെ
high
ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്
and
കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ.
hope for
ഒരു
an early goal. If that
ഷോർട്ട്
happens,
ടൈം
it's a game changer.
മറ്റേതാ ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം വരാൻ പോകുന്നു.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Van Bauten. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Forlan. Oh, well played, well played. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi goes steaming forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Mohamed Salah!
Sure, I'm sure.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away, looking to play him in.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help them.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Drogba.
Shonan Belmare have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that has left him in a heap.
Shonan Belmare clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
ഒരു ഷൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള ഗ്യാപ്പ് ഇല്ല.
To see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Neymar. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
നല്ലൊരു ഗെയിം ആയിരുന്നു. ബ്രോ പുതിയ വ്യൂസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട് ആക്കാലോ. ബ്രോ സബ് ചെയ്ത് കൂടെ കൂടിക്കോളൂ. അതേപോലെ ഇൻസ്റ്റ ഫോളോ ചെയ്തോളൂ ബ്രോ. Let's play one more match with him.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself...
Oh, shooting!
Oh man, come on!
It rattles the bar.
എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ചാൻസ് കിട്ടുള്ളൂ അതിങ്ങനെ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടേ പോവും.
Across the Curta, gathers from the goal kick. Messi, really fierce, close defending. Now it's Eto'o. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar gets into a good position. Deep cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Luis Suarez! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be
Hi, bro,
pacier
hi.
and much more decisive.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's made its way to him, looking to play him in. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Neymar!
என்ன ஷூட் ஆகுது ஷே.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forlan.
just as I thought, Peter. It looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to
Oh, the
chase.
മറ്റേത്
Those
എടുക്കാന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
in
Double
midfield
touch and
have
stunning
to be
shot.
ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's been
അടിപൊളി.
intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh,
He's
shit.
down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents
അയ്യേ.
with the best possible
എന്ത്
chance
ഇങ്ങനെ
here.
ടാക്കിളായി പോയത്? പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ
So
ബോളിലേക്ക്
the
ഇടുന്ന
would-be
വിചാരിച്ചു.
breakthrough moment.
സേവ് ചെയ്യണേ ബ്രോ. Come on.
And he's buried it. 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he
രക്ഷയില്ല ബ്രോ.
showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Can he finish? Has another go! It's a loose ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's gone backward here. Goes for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Albi bro, hi.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Conte.
time.
Salah. Oh, this is a very good run. Well seen.
Yeah.
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
എങ്ങനെയാ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു വഴി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ആ ഡിഫൻസ് ലൈൻ എങ്ങനെയും ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഒരു വഴി കിട്ടുന്നില്ല.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in.
Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! It's a pretty loose pass. Mohamed Salah. Now Costa Curta.
അയ്യോ
Could be danger here.
ശ്ശേ.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Aubameyang! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
പാസ് ആളെ പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. പ്ലെയർ അടുത്തുള്ള ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല.
And here's Aubameyang. Good chance here.
എന്നാ കളിയാ പുള്ളി കളിക്കുന്ന.
Beckenbauer tries to clear. Di Maria's delivery. Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Luis Suarez. Messi takes control of it, and Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That is good strength. And this is Luis Suarez.
Offside.
Suarez gets flagged offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Bellingham. And it's Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
എന്റെ പൊന്നടാവേ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ആ ഡിഫൻസ് ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്ത
And that could have
Goalie.
put them level.
That was
ലിവാക്കോവിച്ച്
extremely good
എന്നാ
focus from the
കളിയായിരുന്നു.
keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
ഒരു രക്ഷയില്ലല്ലോ.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 13. Robert Lewandowski. Number 15.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Batistuta. Number
Adams.
18.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Batistuta. And smartly replayed. Goes for a shot!
എന്റെ പൊന്നോ.
9 minutes, and we're all square again. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for
എക്സ്ട്രാ
extra time.
ടൈം അതെ ബ്രോ എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈമിലോട്ട്
This has
പറഞ്ഞു.
been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5. Guardiola. Coming on the
So
field.
our quest to
is
find the winner
number
continues.
23, Alejandro Bastoni.
Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Now that's well seen too. comes, calmly anticipates.
Ah, come on, man.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's come in hard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Bruyne.
Gap.
Aubameyang. Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Di Maria. Now it's Eto'o.
Oh,
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Volunteers to each block. Please
Well, it
report
has
to
been
staff
a
room
punishing
immediately.
game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to
bro,
find the
ഒരു
winner?
തളർന്നല്ല bro.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Neymar.
Is
Number
there to be
10,
drama in these
Messi.
final 15
Coming
minutes?
on the field, number 25.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aubameyang, real chance here. He's had it! Oh, it's come off the uprights.
കറക്റ്റ് സമയത്തുള്ള ടാക്ലിംഗ്.
This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
Yeah,
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Batistusta's cross.
Yeah.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Penalty.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
And a quick reminder today to please
So
take
it comes
all
down to
without
this,
being
a
located
final
by the
rallying
entrance
cry,
gates.
and
Thank
then
you
kicks
very
from
much
the
for your
spot.
cooperation.
അയ്യോ ബ്രോ കട്ടായി പോയി ബ്രോ. ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, എൻ്റെ പെനാൽറ്റി ഓൺ തന്നെയാണ്. പെനാൽറ്റി ഓണാണ്. പുതിയ റൂം ഉണ്ട്. Here comes the Barcelona. I'll be bro. I'll be bro. Sidan bro, hi hi. ആ അങ്ങനെയല്ല ബ്രോ, പുള്ളി മറന്നു തോന്നുന്നു, അതാണ് എക്സിറ്റ് അടിച്ചു പോയത്. അതെ ബ്രോ, അതെ അതെ.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle and here we go.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Lewandowski! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola plays it short. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. Bastoni.
അത്രയും ഗ്യാപ്പ് കിട്ടിയിട്ട് ഗോൾ പോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ഗോളല്ല പാസ് പോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And this is Van Basten. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Salah. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick.
എടാ കാൻഡി എന്തോരം ഇന്റർസെപ്ഷൻ ആയി കളിയും ചെയ്തു.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots!
Finally.
Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come to nothing. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. Neymar. Well, they could break here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Drogba. Serginho. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Serginho plays a sharp little ball here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a big chance! It's in!
Super goal,
There
super
seemed
goal.
no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Substitution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. In it comes. Thuram attempts a clearance. Oh, beautiful. It's Salah! Nicked it back promptly.
There will be 1 minute
Nicely
added
weighted
time.
ball. He's had it taken off him. Owen has been caught there, it's a foul.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
It's
That's
extra
it, we're
time.
going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please turn your attention
Well,
to the
fitness
screen for
and fatigue, the key
information provided
factors
by the
now
local
as we
police.
head for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And here's Lewandowski. Azar. Well, that's well spotted.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Beckenbauer. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Mohamed Salah! Now it's Lewandowski. And they've got rid. That pass has been well intercepted. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Reminder today that parking in the
Well,
area
it has
around
been
the
a
stadium is
punishing
strictly
game,
forbidden.
both physically and
Please use
mentally.
parking provided
But
by
does
Barclays
either
or any
team
other paid
have
parking
what it
facilities
takes
in
to
the
find
area?
a winner?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Franz Beckenbauer.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 5.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give?
Number 24, Conte.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run.
Number 2,
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Number 7, Roberto Carlos. Substitution in progress. Nicely spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go for it.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is Owen. And Torres!
എന്റെ പൊന്നടാവേ,
Yes, he's done it! Late in the day!
കഴിഞ്ഞു കളി
This
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
could well be it! And time is up. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
അവർ രണ്ടൊരു ഗോൾ
So
അടിച്ചുകൊണ്ടാണ്
thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ
That brings
നിൽക്കുന്നത്.
us to the
ഇവിടെ
end of
നോക്ക്,
our coverage.
ഒലിവർക്കൻ
So
ഡെൻ
from
ഗോൾ
us
ഒക്കെ
both,
എൻ്റെ
a very good evening.
എന്റെ പൊന്നടോ എന്തോരം ഇന്റർസെപ്റ്റ് എടുത്തോളൂ ഡെൻ ഗോൾ ഒക്കെ എൻ്റെ. ഗോ ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റ്, സൂപ്പർ ബ്രോ, നല്ല കളി. നല്ലൊരു ഗോളായിരുന്നു ലാസ്റ്റ് മിനിറ്റില്. കറക്റ്റ് ക്യാൻ്റെ അവിടെ എത്തി, പക്ഷേ ഇവരുടെ കാശ് കിട്ടിയില്ല. റീവിൻ്റെ ടോറസിനിട്ടു. ടോറസ് വീണ്ടും ഓവന് കൊടുത്ത്. ഓവൻ ഒരു ലക്ഷ്യമില്ല. ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ റൂമേഴ്സ് ഇവിടെ മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തല്ലോ, മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തല്ല, റൂമേഴ്സിനെ കാണുന്നു. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആരാ? അപ്പോൾ സണ്ണി ബ്രോൻ്റെ ഒരു റൂമാണ്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ല നല്ല എക്സലൻറ്റ് ഫോമാണ് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. 8 മിനിറ്റ് മാച്ചാണല്ലേ, എക്സ്ട്രാ ടൈം ഇല്ല. No penalties, no extra time.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the
അപ്ഡേറ്റിന്
juices
ശേഷം ആ
flowing.
ഫ്ലാഗിന്റെ അത്
I'm
നന്നായിട്ടല്ലേ,
Peter Drury, and
കറക്റ്റ്
seated
കട്ട്
in
ഔട്ട്
the
വെച്ച പോലെ.
experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher.
Goes for a shot!
Oh. ഫോർലാൻ തടാൻ ഒരു വഴിയില്ലല്ലോ ബ്രോ.
And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 5 minutes is
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Costa Curta cuts it out. Not the most convincing of passes.
Diego Forlan.
Eto'o. Now a Droll. Passing is crisp and sharp. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. It could be in here. Drogba! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
കാടോ കാടൊന്നുമില്ല, കാട് കിട്ടില്ല. എടാ കാട് കിട്ടിയടാ. ജെന്റിൽ പുഷ് മാത്രമായിരുന്നു.
Camavinga. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Aimed beyond
എടാ
the
എന്നാ
defence.
പാസ്സാടാ കൃഷ്ണ. കൺട്രോൾ അവിടെയും പാസ്
Midway
പോണത്
through the
എവിടെയാവുന്നു.
first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Drogba.
കോള്. ഓ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ.
Gets flagged
ഓഫ്
offside.
സൈഡിൽ എനിക്ക് കോള് വന്ന് സ്ക്രീന്, കോളിന്റെ ആ സ്ക്രീന് വന്നു. പക്ഷേ ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്. ഓഫ് സൈഡ് എന്തായാലും നന്നായി, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗോളായാലും.
And it's Salah. Messi. Guardiola. He plays one through. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
എടാ എന്താ
Eto'o threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's shift and the shots. Messi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Forlan looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. And it's Salah. Now it's Drogba. And it's Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And this is Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's
Foul.
given a free kick. He knew what was coming.
Okay,
That's a yellow
എനിക്കല്ലേ
card.
എന്റെ വീണ്ടും ഫോളോ ചെയ്യാൻ
Casillas sends that a long way. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Five minutes till the break. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's neat. And it's Camavinga. Succumbs to the pressure. So, what can they make of this? Salah.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking wide. An instinctive club. And it's in!
എടാ ഓഫ് സൈഡ് റോ അയ്യോ ശ്ശേ
That's an imaginative pass. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a
Okay, bro,
difference.
നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം bro.
It has
Sidan
been
bro,
for the
അടുത്ത
lack
കളി
of
കളിക്കാം.
trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Luis Suarez!
ഷടാ മേലെ കൂടെ പോടാ
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Barcelona finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. And it's Salah. Delivered with swing.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Camavinga. And this is Eto'o. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Driving on and making good progress. Conte. Looking for the run. Always onto this.
ഓഫ് സൈഡ് ഓ ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു ഓഫ് സൈഡ് അല്ലേ എന്ന് ചോദിക്കാൻ വന്നു
Rightly
കറക്റ്റ്
gives
ഓഫ്
him
സൈഡ്
an
വിളിച്ചു
offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Mohamed Salah. Luis Suarez. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Raul.
again it's offside
Raul finds himself offside. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Oh, what a ball!
എടാ വീണ്ടും ഓഫ് സൈഡോ
Offside again here. Yes, he has.
ബ്രോ
Vardiol. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Camavinga. Bellingham. And here's Forlan. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Shun and Balmare clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Luis Suarez. It's Salah! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Mohamed Salah fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added
That
time.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish!
എടാ എന്ത് പറയാനാണ് അതൊക്കെ
30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And we come to you now
So all
with a quick
square,
request
we
for
need a
support
winner,
from
and
our
we will be
charity,
back for
Champions
extra time.
Football. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Raul. Number
Into
10,
extra time we go.
Bellingham. Number 21, Diego Forlan.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Camavinga. Coming on the field.
Well played. That has
14,
snuffed out the
Di
danger.
Maria.
Well, the idea was a good one.
De Bruyne.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
കളി കഴിഞ്ഞു
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 9, Diogo.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. And Iniesta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, no joy this time. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Important interception. Livakovic with the clearance. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Attention to the screen.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an... Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Great chance! Should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game. Drilled in low.
What a letdown when you've got such...
Tries from a long way out. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Hazard gets into some space. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Bruyne. Now it's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And it's in!
എന്നാ goal അത് ശ്ശെ.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He has a look up. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Batistuta! They've done it! Could that be it? The definitive final twist! He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power.
And we're done.
കളി വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely
Sorry, bro.
shocking here.
നല്ല കളി,
Shocking
നല്ല കളി.
performance down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
മൂന്ന് DMF പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ആയിരുന്നു. 3 DMF. ഉറങ്ങിയതാ? ഇല്ല, കഴിക്കാം.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
അയ്യോ കളി തുടങ്ങിയില്ലേ
We have already started here. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with
Oh, what? Oh, it's hit the post! And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Shun and Belmare really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Salah. Drogba. Looking for the run. Luis Suarez. Now it's Forlan. Ambitious ball here. He's on it. Can he get away? He's come in hard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Eto'o. Picked out, decent chance! Costa Curta gets it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. Tries to play it through. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Luis Suarez. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Oh, that's Eto'o. Gets through on his own. Takes a shot! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 21, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Drogba.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon.
And just the keeper to beat! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan providing an outlet on that flank. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. And Adams. Neymar. Looking to play him in.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's got away. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, super ball. And Messi! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And no, that was never going to make
There
it.
will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply.
It's half time. Score is 1-1.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Security staff for
How
each
would you
block.
review the first
Please
half?
report to the staff
Barcelona
room
will
immediately.
be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Costa Curta. Adams. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Luis Suarez! There is the genius of Luis Suarez!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Tries a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's headed upfield. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 60 minutes played. Raul. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! He's got it all! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Decent progress down the left, and it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. It's fallen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Shun and Dalmare really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could try cutting inside here. He races! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shakes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. It's going to go a long way. Now this could be a chance. It's all! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Eto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Pass somewhat off target. This interception, his positioning was spot on. It's run loose here. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Please join me
So all
in
square,
wishing all the
we
best
need a
for
winner,
members of
and
our
we
fan
will be
club
back for
celebrating
extra
their
time.
wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Eucharist. Number 22,
Into extra time we go.
Raul. Coming on the
Barcelona
field,
conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes?
Substitution in
And
progress.
he lines up a cross.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. Conte. Costa Curta with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Messi gets into a good position. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Now it's Eto. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time, extra
Take
time.
this opportunity to pay a visit to our official
Well, both
store,
teams
where
have run
memorable
themselves
items
into the
today's
ground
match
out
are
there.
now
Does
available.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Looking for options for movement. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Koundé. Conte.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Batistuta. And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. And he's quick to snatch it back. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Hello,
What are your
attendees.
thoughts on
This
today's
is
game
a
then, Jim?
lost
Barcelona
children's
certainly
announcement.
had some good moments, Peter.
ബ്രോ സിദ്ധാൻ ബ്രോനോട് ഒരു കളി കളിക്കാം അങ്ങോട്ട് ആരോ ഇൻവൈറ്റ് ഇട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് സിദ്ധാൻ ബ്രോ ലൈനിലുണ്ടോ
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put up...
Mohamed Salah! They've scored!
Well, one score, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar. And he's on the finish! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Otto. Now McTominay. Half an hour played now. He's on it. Can he get away? He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and
So
they're
half
just
time and the
clearing
score
it
is
up
3-0.
at will.
Security staff for each block.
It's an eye-catching
Please report
scoreline,
to the staff
but
room
it's a
immediately.
fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And they're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar, and they can counter here. He's making a real surge on the left. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rijkaard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cannavaro. Barcelona 3 up and in almost complete control. Neymar, good driving run. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's Neymar! Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. Mohamed Salah. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Neymar. Number 13, Robert Lewandowski.
Lovely feet.
Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 14,
That is good alertness.
Hazard. Number 25,
It's a promising position.
Coutinho. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 17, Batistuta. Substitution in progress.
Oh, it's Batistuta.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through. That's an excellent interception. Hazard. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And now, to all
Mohamed
members
Salah
of the crowd,
taking in the
I'd like to
accolades,
ask
having
you
been
to
named
join
man
me
of the
in
match,
wishing our
and
birthday
deservedly
boy
so.
a very special birthday.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So,
ബ്രോ ഞാൻ ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് ഞാൻ ഫുഡ് ഒന്ന് കഴിച്ചിട്ട് വരാമേ. ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ വരാം, ഫുഡ് കഴിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the finish! Off the post! Guardiola. Lewis. Shot a goal! Once more against the woodwork!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Guti delivers. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face to face with his great rival. Oh, super ball! He's tried one!
ഓക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ ആരെങ്കിലും ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാനുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഞാൻ കയറാം. വന്നിട്ടില്ല ബ്രോ, എനിക്ക് വന്നിട്ടില്ല. എനിക്ക് ബ്രോ ഓഫ്ലൈനിലാണ് കാണിക്കുന്നത്. ബ്രോ എനിക്ക് ബ്രോ ഓഫ്ലൈൻ ആയിട്ട് കാണിക്കുന്നത്. ഇവിടെ ഇൻവൈറ്റഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുള്ള ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. മീൻസ് ഇത് എവിടെ കണ്ടോ? ആ ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പൊ വന്നു. Okay, one more match with Sanil bro. അടിപൊളി. ഏറെക്കുറെ എല്ലാം തീരുമാനമുണ്ട്. Okay, let's go to the match.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those...
Rummenigge! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front.
And the shots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
എന്റെ പൊന്നോ.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 3.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Forland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. He's got away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, it's Fulham!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Forlan, showing good feet. Forlan!
Sham.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Picked out, it's Eto! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Oh, അടിപൊളി ഞാൻ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
As they go in for half time, elation on one
നീല
side,
മാറ്റത്തിന്
misery on the
തകർക്കാൻ
other.
എന്നാ ബോളുകളില്ല.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good take, Rummenigge! Keeper's got his work done.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Attempt, but not quite good enough.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ambitious ball here. And it's been played through. It's Fulham! Vardiol. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Conte has a look and plays it forward. Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Casillas gets rid without sophistication. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's been caught on it. There's the shot. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Conte.
2 added minutes has been
Roberto
indicated.
Carlos. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
A quick reminder today that
What are your
smoking
thoughts
is
on
only
today's
allowed
game then,
in
Chip?
areas shown
Well,
in
look,
this
it was
map.
very... one-sided. Their players didn't turn up.
ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ലൈവ് എന്തായാലും ഞാൻ ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്യാം. നാളെ നമുക്ക് വീണ്ടും വിളിക്കാം. സനൽ ബ്രോ ഇല്ല ബ്രോ, ഇനി ലേറ്റ്. ഞാൻ നാളെ വരാം ബ്രോ, നമുക്ക് നാളെ കളിക്കാം. നാളെ കളിക്കാം ബ്രോ. ഓക്കെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, അപ്പോൾ ബൈ. അപ്പോൾ അടുത്ത ലൈവുമായി നാളെ വരും ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം, നല്ല ഗെയിമായിരുന്നു ബ്രോ. എനിക്കൊരു രക്ഷയുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. നല്ല നല്ല കളിയായിരുന്നു അത്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, അപ്പോൾ നാളെ കാണാം. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ബൈ.